birthday stream. We have a very special treat for our viewers now. I'm going to make sure that we are no longer hosting, because we were hosting Fail House.
Oh, were we?
But yeah, give me a sec. Why don't you folks introduce yourselves while I unhost here?
So, I'm Amanda. It's not my birthday. My
It's your
birthday is tomorrow.
You can say it's your birthday.
My birthday is tomorrow. And I am playing lots of games for my almost birthday.
I'm Sarah. I'm here playing games for Amanda's almost birthday.
Sarah and I have been friends for a long time.
Approximately 97 years.
Just about.
Yeah.
7 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, 97, because we are the olds.
You're immortals,
So-
as evidenced by the game you were playing earlier.
No,
Yeah.
she's an immortal. I just died.
Yeah, over and over and
I was
over again.
repeatedly beheaded.
That was vicious. I
Sorry.
didn't get a chance to watch much of it, but they did play the Highlander board game.
Yeah, we played
From
the Highlander
River
board
Horse?
game, which was really good.
Oh my god, it was so fun.
It looked really cool.
Yeah.
I look forward to being able to play it now that I've seen it in action.
And now we know how to play.
Yes.
Yes.
Now that you folks have mastered it. Yes.
I have a question for you. I'm going to text it to you because
Okay.
it involves Ian asking about Christmas presents.
That sounds cool.
But I just want you to know to expect a text from me.
All right. I have to get back downstairs. I will be back in about a half an hour to hang out with you folks. And you guys are going to play a fun game.
This was a gift that I got
Let's transfer to overhead cam.
a little while back, not too long ago. John, who streams with us normally, brought us presents,
And what a gift.
and
Pretty intense.
this was my gift. So, hey Andy,
Yes.
are there Ziploc baggies of any kind downstairs?
No.
That's
We
really
should put in a
unfortunate.
request for a whole bunch of tiny Ziplocs.
Would you get me one of these little...
Will do.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Just to hold marbles and
Yeah.
bits and pieces. Thank you. So I had the original Fireball Island when I was a kid. So Sarah,
Yes, darling.
Fireball Island. Fireball Island was a game that existed in the late 80s. And it involved a vacuum plastic board
Like this.
like this. And it was one of those games that you never really played according to its rules. You played it like because you played around with the board because the board was really cool, right? So these have little
Little feet.
stand pieces. Let's see, this is the Volcar side, so that's this side.
This is the helipad side.
Yeah. So you didn't really play the game as packed. You played around with it. And my brother and I owned it. I'm pretty sure it was a gift from my brother at some point, but we both played with it. And yeah, we had a good time with it. But we never really played it. It was mostly a setting for our Legos. John got this for me for random gift time, and I was overwhelmed because I missed the Kickstarter for this. I was very sad that I missed the Kickstarter for this, but I just didn't have the funds at the time, and by the time I did, the Kickstarter was over. So
I've missed mini Kickstarter because of that.
yeah, it's sad times. But that's being an adult, unfortunately.
Sometimes you gotta pay bills.
Yeah,
Or,
sometimes,
your rent.
Rent takes precedence. So I opened this box and was flabbergasted. This was his gift to me and Andy, and we were overwhelmed by it. John is the sort of guy who, when he sees a Kickstarter for a game he wants, he makes it happen. He finds a way. So this goes like
Yeah.
in there like that. I believe this is probably... Sparky says, stay safe, keep clear.
Ooh, Sparky.
And then we've got the tail.
Did you ever play the game Key to the Kingdom?
No, I don't think so.
It was a board game from when I was like young.
Okay.
So it's possible that like it was just like you just missed it
Yeah.
because we're not that far apart. But it was, sorry, I got distracted by where these pieces go. It was a game that came out that was like, you had these little, essentially minis that you would go around like a board game and have to try to find the keys.
Right.
It was a huge game, and I took the minis out of it at one point to use for D&D,
Yeah.
and they never made their way back in.
Went back.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this was definitely that sort of game where you played it like Mousetrap, you know? And people have a lot of fondness, a lot of nostalgia for this, because the board's impressive, right? Unfortunately, my parents' house had some pipes burst at one point in the area of the house where this was being stored. So that was the end of that. I'm pretty sure it met a sorry end. Not to mention that like vacuform plastic only lasts for so long before it gets super brittle and is really difficult to sort of rescue. So it was never going to live a long life. It was always going to have a limited lifespan. Copies of the like classic copies in decent shape of the original go for a pretty penny online. So I did check my parents'. I didn't want it to be sitting in a closet when it could be sitting on eBay. We would have played it here first, like we would have played it on the stream first, but then I probably would have sold that sucker. Or I would have given it to my brother and let him do what he wanted with it. He did give me all of, like, not all of his old Magic cards, but he gave me a bunch of old Magic cards, and there was a very nice card in there that I got a hold of. He gave me a dual land without realizing it. So that was fun.
I met a train conductor on the Amtrak the other day who had to sell his Magic collection when he like lost his job.
Sad.
He sold it, but he sold it for $60K.
I mean, someone who's built up a really good collection, that's 100% legit.
Yeah.
Ours is not worth that, but if a disaster struck, we would have something. Not much, but something.
But something, yeah.
Definitely not like, oh, this will like pay our rent. But. All right.
All right.
This actually had a little diagram for the copter and
I know, I got it. This piece is very tight and
yeah, that's fine.
it bent a little and I didn't want it. I was trying to get it to not do that.
Alright, so this is the maw.
The pieces are numbered so you can like
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got this. It's got these.
So it tells you what side they go to when you look at. So you see they're like now numbered.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're gonna do
1A, yep.
and then
fits.
this is 2. Yeah, some of the
There we
cover.
go.
And then 2. Yep. And then 3. 3, yeah. I really like the way that they're lettered on the sides.
Yeah. That's well done.
Yeah, it made it really easy to put the copter together because like you knew that even though like
Which point goes to which point.
yeah, and like in what order to put them in on.
Alright, so the way this works, Sarah, is this is Volcar. And this is Fireball Island. we are photographers attempting to take photos.
That spoiled grape juice, that spoiled juice.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Now, that might seem horrible and deadly, right?
A little bit.
We have bridges, and we have ladders.
Oh my goodness. This is so cute.
So if, say,
Yeah, I get it.
yeah,
Yep.
can knock over. If you don't fall, you're fine. But if you fall,
Yep.
yeah. So we have a bunch of photographers here. We are trying to get photographs of the island.
Kind of purple.
Of course. We have the die determines what cave you come out of if you go through a cave.
Okay.
There's no die rolling to move. It's all done via cards.
Okay.
So, all right. Finish the setup. So assemble the island as shown. Place Volcar in his rightful spot atop the island, facing the helipad. There's a star under there, so you can actually fit.
There we go.
Put the two bridges and ladder in their designated spots. The bridges are here and here. And the ladder is there.
Want to put the trees in?
Yep. But the trees need some assembly.
Give me.
Put on their little bases. This treasure goes there. All right. Put the 7 trees into their sockets with their roots turned towards the mighty Volcar. So yeah, Fireball Island was one of those games that people have a lot of nostalgia for. And Restoration Games brought it back. Restoration Games is also working on a Dark Tower remake, Return to the Dark Tower, which is awesome because Dark Tower we played during the 24-hour marathon. Dark Tower was one of the earliest electronic games.
Roots towards
the mighty Volcar.
Did you play Atmosphere and Nightmare?
I haven't played them, I've watched them though. I actually have the Star Trek one.
Do you?
Yeah.
I had, I think I had Atmosphere, and my friend Melissa had Nightmare, and we used to play it at sleepovers, and I hated it because I was a weenie and I would get really scared.
Okay, so the lucky penny goes in the maw. Put the heart of Volcar in the looming shadow of Volcar.
Oh.
Place the 6 orange ember marbles in their spots.
Is it these?
No.
No.
They are where there are like these little.
Oh, this?
Yeah. That one's not gonna. That was gonna happen eventually. And there. Here. Yeah, like that one is precarious. You know what? We can hold on to it, and if we ever need to drop one out of there, we can always just drop it.
Okay. Ooh.
Okay, it's staying. It's staying.
No one touched the table.
Right. Shuffle the treasure tokens and randomly place them face up. That's these.
Oh, okay. And where do they go?
Wherever there's one of these little circles. Yeah, randomly on the treasure slabs. Excellent. Place the maw out, put the lucky penny in it. We have done that. Place the cataclysm tracker next to the scar, which is actually over here. It's this. I'm gonna keep it over here so we can see it.
Yeah, I'm sure that doesn't matter that much.
Each player takes a figure and the matching reference card and places their figure on the helicopter.
The helicopter's over here by me.
Yep. So you want purple?
Yes, please.
I'm gonna play yellow, so it'll be nice and distinct on the screen.
We all have our colors that we tend to like to play.
Yep. I mean, I usually do blue, but
our friend Tom plays red, and to the point where if someone else is red, he will move that person's character and not even realize it because he's so used to being it. One time I took red by accident, and he was like cursing me the whole game.
Wow.
I was like, I'm so sorry, I didn't think about it, I just grabbed it.
Put the remaining 3 fireballs onto it.
Do we have 2 extra treasures, or did I miss? Oh, here's one. There it is. Okay. These go on the
Ember marbles, all 6 go on the fire pits at the center region of the island. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. 1 goes in the scar. 3 go in the cataclysm tracker. And we have 2 extra marbles in case.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay.
Yep. Set the snapshot cards face up to the side of the island. So let's see. We're going to put them over here. Volcar Point, Fire Flash Shoot, Skeleton Head Beach, Blister Run, and Viper Pass. Alright. Shuffle the souvenir cards and deal 1 face down to each player. Set the rest to one side. There's a souvenir for you, and I've got a souvenir. Okay. Shuffle the action deck and deal 2 face down to each player. The youngest player goes first.
Oh my goodness, that's me.
Everyone's first move will be from the helicopter to the helipad.
Okay.
So.
You gotta teach me how to do the bridge.
I just taught myself.
I've never been able to do it. To be fair, I didn't practice
much. You don't want to do too much. You only want to get the tips of the cards. And then bend down. And let them fall into each other.
I gotta take out my cheap deck of cards and practice.
Yeah, and play with them. Okay. Deal 2 face down to each player. Excellent. Alright. How to win. Have the most points when the helicopter returns to the island to take people away. You get points from treasures and snapshots.
Okay.
On your turn, do these in order. If you are knocked over, stand your figure back up on its space. If you are on more than one space, choose one of them. If you are not on any spaces, see odd starting spaces below. Play an action card from your hand. You must move the full amount shown. You may do the action. Draw a new action card. Then reset the island. Return all marbles to their preset spots. Ember marbles go on the summit. Fireballs go in the star, reset any bridges or the ladder if they were disrupted. Note, do not stand up figures. They stand up at the start of their next turn. So if you knock someone down, they're
stay
down
there.
until their next turn.
Okay.
Any player with a figure that is still standing may reposition it on its space. Souvenir cards tell you when you can play them. After playing one, you put it on the souvenir discard pile. If the souvenir deck runs out, you shuffle the discard pile to make a new deck. There's no limit to the number of souvenirs you can have at any given time.
Okay.
Odd starting spaces. If you start your turn knocked over in any of these places, here's where you stand. In a river or a lava chute. Like that. Move your figure down the island to the space at the end of the river or chute and stand up. If there's a choice of spaces, pick one. Off the island. Start in any cave. Do not roll the die and do not use the cave. You're just starting as a cave. And the caves are the numbered spaces.
Oh, okay.
Things like that. I think. I could be. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I think there's 3 of them. Yeah.
There's one over here.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Some other weird spot. The closest space to where you are, your choice. So if you like get knocked so that you're like lying here.
Yeah.
So then we get to action cards. You must move the exact number of spaces shown on the card unless you come to an unstable space which stops you. That's the ladder or the bridges.
Okay.
There are cards, there are souvenirs that let you keep going across that. I think there may be a move card that lets you keep going across it, but it'll have to say so.
Yeah.
Specifically. So you may move in either direction, but you can't change direction mid-move. So if I'm here and I start going this way, I can't then go back. So you can't be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You can't be on a space with another player. Instead, hop over them onto the next available space in the direction you were headed. You ignore any spaces you pass.
Okay.
So if you're standing in between me and this space, if I'm going from here to here, I jump over you. I do not count this space towards my movement.
Okay.
That means that if I would go over a bridge and you're on it, or vice versa, you ignore that space. You don't have to stop on it.
Okay.
All right. Helicopter, helipad. The helipad is connected to the helicopter at the start and end of the game. Your first move from the helicopter is onto the helipad. Continue your movement from there. When everyone is on the island, set the helicopter aside until the end of the game. We will get to that. Navigating the path. Spaces where players walk are a light sandy color. These spaces are connected to each other with muddy brown sections.
Yep.
Between. Tree roots. Tree roots do not stop a player's movement. You have to go over them. Just hop right over and keep moving. They affect where the marbles go.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Caves. If you start or land on a cave, roll the die. Place yourself in any cave whose number matches the die roll. Do not spend a move. So you'll see there's only 1, 2, and 3 on the die. So I would roll 2. I would go out to either of the 2 entrances from wherever I was. Unstable spaces, bridges, and the ladder. Snapshots. If you start or enter on a snapshot space, which looks like a little camera.
Right?
No, it's right up here.
Oh, the red ones?
Yeah. You can take a snapshot. If you, or actually no. I think that's the red. Yeah, so there should be ones of different colors.
Blue over here.
Yep, so there's blue snapshots are these.
Yeah.
Red snapshots are these, and then there are yellow ones, which are these.
Yeah.
And you get one of those, and they match the card token. You can't take a snapshot if you already have one of that color. You're trying to get one of each color, red, blue,
One
yellow.
of each color.
Right.
Okay.
Or if all of the snapshot cards from that space have been taken by other players, which can happen in...
There's only 2 of each, yeah.
Yeah, well, there's only 2 of each, and also, like, you can get wiped out of a color in a game with more players.
Right.
But theoretically, the multiplayer, more player expansion adds more stuff. Grabbing treasures. If you start on or enter a treasure space as your move, you may grab one of the treasure tokens on the slab connected to that space. Keep your treasures face down in front of you. Are they supposed to go face up? They do. You know what? They're face up to as you on the thing. You keep them face down once you have them, so people can't track what you have. But I think we turn them face up to start with, because they all look face up on the board. Oh, no, don't worry about that. That happens all the time.
No, I don't want it to get caught on my sweater.
Oh, yeah. I can fix it.
Let's put it in the pocket.
Or you can give me the wire, and I'll just put it aside. Like the wiry part. I'll just take it. Yeah, we'll just put that over here for now.
Thank you.
It happens all the time.
I'm sure.
These were the cheapest wireless mics.
This is an overly expensive sweater.
It's a very nice sweater.
It's from El Hoffer. It's my Captain
nice.
America sweater
It's nice.
that I bought when I was unemployed last year, which was fine because it like showed it. I ordered it in January. January of last year.
Yeah.
And then it just showed up at my house in August, and I forgot that I ordered it because it was like pre-ordered so early in advance.
Right.
Oh, am I supposed to flip these?
Yeah, they're
Whoops.
supposed to be face up. It's fine.
Sorry. I was like, it's a surprise.
I'll let you do those. We turn them face down once we have them,
Okay,
so you can't see what they are.
gotcha.
So treasure spaces are spaces that have those red triangles. So if you stand here, you can grab either of these two. If you're here, you can grab either of these two. So you have choices.
Okay.
You keep your treasures. Hey, a surprise present for yourself. Yeah, basically. Very nice surprise present. It's a very nice sweater. It looks very comfy. Grabbing the heart of Volcar. That's this right here. The heart of Volcar is grabbed like any other treasure. When you grab it from its location, immediately add a fireball to the scar. If you pass a player carrying the heart of Volcar, you may steal it from them.
How do you steal things?
So you get treasures by landing on spaces that have that.
Okay.
Or if you start your turn.
Uh-huh.
I think. It says, if you start on or enter a treasure space as you move, you may grab one of the treasure tokens as you go by. So if you start there, and then if you pass by it as you move.
You just grab
you
it.
get a treasure. Yep. Many cards have the rotate symbol, which allows you to rotate something on the island. If you rotate Volcar, turn his figure once in either direction. Anything more than that risks incurring his wrath. If you rotate the tree, set it to any orientation. When you launch an Ember Marble, use only one finger to push it. So, yeah. You cannot flick it with a thumb finger combo. You may push the marble as hard as you like, but if it leaves the island, you must put one of your treasures into the maw.
Oh.
So if you push it too hard, you got to give up a treasure and put it in the mouth. Anyone you knock over stands up without losing a treasure. So, yeah. Cataclysm. Take all the fireballs in the scar and drop them into Volcar. That's one of the types of cards that you can get. Bring back Patrick Plays Magic. Yeah,
That's Russell.
it's probably not going to happen. Sorry.
That's Russell.
Still not going to happen. You know why it's not going to happen? Because we don't make any money off this. So, can draw conclusions from that as you will on why it's not coming back. Let's see. When you play a Cataclysm card, discard it into the Cataclysm tracker. There are 3 Cataclysm cards in the tracker. Reshuffle all played action cards, including the Cataclysms, and add 1 more marble to the scar. If you add the 4th marble to the scar, it's the end of the game.
Okay.
If you or your cat bump the island, ignore the effects and put everything back where it was.
You and your cat?
2-player rules. Each player controls 2 characters. So I guess we both get our other characters. Because we're playing a 2-player game. Yeah, that marble's gone now. I guess I'll take blue and you take green.
I don't care. Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna
Let's get the other
get a little hair dryer maybe.
Yeah,
heat it up a little bit.
Yeah, it's gonna need some.
One of Tim's characters for what do we play? Russell's Happy Birthday.
Oh, so okay, what you're trying to do, you get more points per each treasure of a given color. So if you have like each color scores first 1 point, then 3 points, then 6 points, then 10 points, then 15 points for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Max 15 points per color.
Okay.
So like if you have 4, you're getting 10 points for that color. If you have 4 of a color.
Of which one?
Of the treasures.
Okay.
So you want to
You want to match your colors.
Heart of Volcar is 7 points.
Yeah.
Snapshots are 5 points each, but only if you end the game in the helicopter.
Otherwise, they're not worth anything.
Right. Because you can't get them to anyone.
Yeah.
Lucky Penny is 6 points. If the player enters the helipad space while carrying at least 3 different colored snapshots, or the scar has 4 marbles on it at the end of a turn, the helicopter returns and players may climb aboard. Place the helicopter near the helipad. Players may enter from the helipad even if they don't have 3 snapshots. Hey!
Hey folks, I'm
Are
back.
you done?
I'm done. I'm off the clock.
Thank you, Russell. Was this from here or did, no?
That was the
fell off
extra,
box.
yeah.
Cool. Cool.
Oh, I didn't get you a little box to put these in. Sorry.
That's okay.
You can get it at the end.
We'll be fine. So, yeah.
So let's give Andy one of these.
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
give
you
you one of
gonna deal me in?
those.
Yeah.
Do you want to give him green?
Green or
Blue's sort of fainting.
blue needs a little bit of heat therapy.
Yeah,
Oh.
she's going to fall over very
okay.
easily
Yeah.
on her own. So I
I'll
think
play
green,
green.
Green.
is
Green
the
is
way to
fine.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's yours.
And I'll
Thank
put
you.
blue back.
And these are yours.
And you get a souvenir
A souvenir for
Yep.
me?
For you.
for you.
Okay.
Hey, Travis.
Travis! We're gonna play
Yes.
some Fireball Island.
Off clock just in time. So yeah, we don't have to worry about 2-player rules now. Awesome, I can ignore that for now.
Wunderbar.
When entering the helicopter, choose a token in the maw and put it in front of you, so you get to take stuff. Nice. A player may enter the helicopter on the turn it appears if they have moves left. Cool. They don't need to arrive by exact count, so you don't need to...
Is there a hand size limit or anything?
2. Draw your hand back
says
to
on
2
your-
action
on
cards.
your reference card.
Oh, I meant a hand size limit for...
No, there is no limit to the number of souvenirs you can have.
Okay.
Can I see the rules really fast?
Sure.
There's a question on one of my action cards.
Okay, so I'm
Yeah.
I'm ready. How do we decide who goes first?
The youngest player goes first.
Oh, how do you know that's you?
Because I know how old you both are.
Okay,
Very true.
fair. So now that I'm finally off the clock, I can say, hi Sarah, I haven't had much chance to hang out with
No,
you today.
you had to work.
You need to dye my hair at some point.
If I had realized I was staying over, I almost brought it all with me just in case.
Oh.
But I didn't want to count on her not having plans tomorrow
Yeah.
or traveling, so I didn't
We
bother.
Is it
could-
super special stuff? Could
No,
we go?
could go to Sally's. We
Or
need
Sally's.
to go to a Sally's.
There's a
Okay.
Sally's over by
Or an-
Cam Man,
Or an
but
Ulta?
it's kind of a...
Is there an Ulta nearby?
Yes,
Ulta
actually, there's
probably-
an Ulta on our way home.
They should have everything.
There's an Ulta on the way home. There's an Ulta over by the Braintree Mall.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You can do that.
we do have 2 cars, which is a little awkward, but we can make it work.
We can do
So-
it.
so
or you
stream.
can. You could go home,
Chat. Yeah.
and we could go to Ulta and meet you at home.
Yeah, you don't have to come with us.
Yeah, you
I
don't
might
have to
have
like
my
follow
purple
us
hair
off-
soon.
Off.
Because, as our
Highway.
viewers know, we raised enough money during Extra Life.
Actually, that's even. You should go home because you can't. You're not going on the highway. You'd be going
Yeah.
the back way. So yeah, Sarah and I will go by the highway, and
Okay.
we'll go to Ulta, and we'll meet you at home
All right,
after dinner.
after dinner.
After Fireball Island.
What time is
Fireball Island.
Dinner is whenever we finish Fireball Island and go to dinner. And Andy, we're
Yes.
playing Highlander when we get home. We're going
Oh
to
my
play
God,
a
I-
player game of
3
Highlander.
player.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm on board.
It was
really fun.
really fun.
I'm sorry I was so busy downstairs. I didn't get a chance to watch
I am
much of it.
100% breaking this out for a Friday night.
Oh, you were busy
I just
the weekend
heard
before
Amanda
Christmas?
beheading people left and right.
Left and right.
I beheaded a lot of people.
With her 97 quickenings. I can't find the answer to
97,
my
but there were
question.
11. What's your question? Let's go ahead and ask because this is the first time playing the game.
So one of my action cards, I'm just going to draw a new one, says move 12, you're running away. And then it says you may steal treasures and take snapshots. But I cannot grab treasures from slabs.
you can steal from us. So if
Right.
you pass
So if
by
you-
us,
I can just steal from you when I pass by you, or
yes. If we had anything to steal.
and I would just be like, I'm stealing this, and just take it.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna
Yeah.
put this back in here, and I'm gonna draw another one.
Okay. Because you've asked, and it also doesn't really help at this stage.
No, I mean,
So
I would have just held it.
missed the setup. How do we determine which way the trees point? Is that
They point
predetermined?
towards the mighty Volcar.
Yeah.
Oh, they all point towards Volcar. Okay.
But there are cards that will allow us to turn, to rotate things on the island.
Because Chad, I think maybe you can see that the trees have these little spikes.
They have little roots.
Yeah.
And those will change where marbles go.
Yeah. Oh, this
Yeah.
is so. I'm really looking forward to this.
I'm glad you got off the clock before we started playing.
Yeah, me too.
Do I get my
Just
green
join in.
dude?
No, he stays there.
Oh, okay.
Everyone
Yeah.
starts on the
On the
helicopter.
helicopter, okay.
Yeah.
It's actually the helicopter.
Hello, copter.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
So my first move is to come off the thing, right?
Yes, onto the helipad.
Yeah.
Andy.
Okay.
Well, they need to get off the onto the helipad. We're not parachuting onto the island. That's a terrible idea.
Who would parachute onto an
Onto
island?
Fireball
with 99
Island.
other people.
All right. So
And nothing at all aside from like the clothes on your back and maybe a frying pan.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play an action card. I'm gonna move 8.
Okay, lava blast.
1, 2, 3.
So Andy, the spaces that have the little triangles
Yeah.
on them, if you enter one or start your turn on one, you get to choose a treasure near
it.
one of those spaces.
Okay.
If you end your turn or move into a cave space, you roll the die
Yep.
and place your figure on any other space that matches the number on that die.
And then these are the snapshots.
Right.
Yeah.
If you land on one of those spaces, you get to take a snapshot, and you take one of the snapshots that match that space, unless you already have a snapshot of the same color. So if you take one of these, you then aren't going to take either of these.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So the most you can have is 3
Right.
snapshots.
And if
They're
you
all
have
worth the same
3
amount of
and you
points?
go to the
Yeah.
helipad, you have now triggered like end game, basically.
Got it.
Yeah. So I moved 8. I may do this. I'm not going to do that.
I mean,
What is
yeah.
it?
Launch an
a
ember.
marble?
You
Yeah.
have to use all of your movement. You do not have to do the action on
Yes.
the card.
So
Okay.
I had to move 8.
Okay.
And that's it. And then
You
I'm
got a
gonna.
treasure?
I got a treasure. I took
Okay.
my treasure.
You place the treasures face down so that
That's
people
right.
can't track your colors, because scoring increases. Your score increases per number of the color.
I never draw
So,
any
like,
card.
if I have 4 yellows, then I'm getting.
Are we doing
10 points.
clockwise? Am I next? Okay.
If
I'm
I
at the
have 4
helipad.
yellows, I get 10 points.
I chonk.
So
Nice. I'm like proud. Look at this stance.
yeah,
All right. I'm going to search, move 6, and draw a souvenir card. So. There was something about unstable spaces. You have to stop on an unstable
Yes.
space.
Yeah.
unless you're going,
One, three,
unless you're going past
4,
someone.
5, so I would have to stop there.
Yep.
So I would not get any treasure if I went that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, and roll a die.
That's
Yep.
because that's the
Yeah.
cave.
I'm going to try going through a cave.
Okay.
4, roll a die.
Here's your die.
I roll
1.
1.
1.
So you're going to come out on any
Here's
one space.
3.
There's a 1 here.
Okay.
I don't see any other ones.
Okay. I think I'm on a 2.
Yeah.
So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Yeah.
7,
Yeah.
8. I'll grab a treasure. Okay.
Yep.
And
that
I draw
works.
a card. Can I have a card?
That one of those souvenir card.
Oh, I get a
Said?
souvenir card, but I also get a new action card. Thank you.
Souvenir. I'm just checking something.
Okay.
Your figure is knocked over when any part of your figure other than the base is touching the island, or if your figure is off the island. When your figure gets knocked over, you lose a treasure of your choice. If another player knocked you over, they steal the treasure.
Okay.
Gotcha.
That's how you steal a treasure, not just by going past them, but that card allows you to steal while running past.
And then I
Okay.
remember if you get knocked into a river, you get washed down to the next space
Yes.
at the bottom of the
Yeah.
river when you stand up.
Yeah.
Some spaces are safer than others. If you get knocked over due to vibrations on the island,
Uh-oh.
that still counts. No, knocking table bumps don't count. It actually says if you or your cat bump the island, ignore the effects and put everything back where it was.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It
Or your
mentions the cat specifically.
Yeah. What about dogs?
Dogs are not
That
allowed.
it's dogs.
Dogs are free
if
are fair
dogs-
game.
If dogs bump the island, Volcar likes dogs
Yeah.
and will cause the island to
Awesome.
punish you.
Yeah.
All right, I'm done with my turn. It's your turn, Amanda. You are
I'm
yellow.
actually, yes, I'm going to take a picture of this and send it to my brother.
Okay. You're on
I
the helipad.
texted you something, so
I
you need-
texted back.
No, I texted you a second thing.
Oh, okay. I must have been busy.
Would you look at it and reply to it? Maybe?
Yes.
Thank you.
This makes for thrilling viewing for our hundreds and hundreds of viewers.
Our tens and tens of viewers.
Our ones of viewers, if that. God, I have been looking forward to this for so long.
This game.
Yeah. Since Amanda first described it to me.
This is very cute.
It's awesome. I'm so glad. So thank you to stream partner John
Yeah.
for getting this for us. It's amazing.
Yeah, I'm really happy about this. So I was saying earlier, my brother and I used to have this, so I was texting my brother a picture of what we're playing.
Yeah.
Because I think he will appreciate it. We're actually thinking of bringing this to my family for Christmas.
You should.
We should
To
totally do
play
it.
it
Yeah.
at my
Yeah.
family's house. All right. So
I taught my sister Meeple Circus on Thanksgiving.
Meeple Circus, so
Yeah,
much fun.
That was really fun.
I'm gonna play Flame Geyser.
Oh,
I don't
Flame
even know
Geyser.
what's my.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, nice, sweet. So Flame Geyser, move 10,
That's fast.
and then I could launch an Ember Marble if I want to.
Oh, and the tree roots
Yeah.
are not in your way. Like you
can
can
hop
just walk
over
over them.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay.
To there.
Uh-huh.
That passes by 2 treasures.
Wait, you get to grab treasures as you pass?
I thought you had to stop in it.
No.
Oh, I
would
did
have
that
completely
wrong.
played my turn differently. I thought you had to stop in the...
If you start on or enter a treasure space as you move, you may grab one of the treasure tokens on the slide connected to that
All
space.
right.
Learn
Well,
something.
Next time.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Did I
Yeah.
pass? I went into here, and then
Then
where
you
am I?
Came out
over
here.
Yep.
So you got the
And-
one that you
I
would
got
have...
Yeah, you got the
Yeah.
one you would have.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, you get 2 treasures, Amanda.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I did watch Loading Ready Run play this,
Yeah.
so that gives me a slight advantage.
Okay.
I wasn't watching it super heavy. Like, I wasn't, like, sitting there, like,
Yeah,
laser
yeah.
focused on it, but I did have it going in the background.
Are you going to
so-
launch
yeah.
a marble?
Sure. You know what? I'm going to launch an Ember Marble. We'll see what happens. Seems like a terrible idea.
Yep. Godspeed.
So, Andy, you
Yeah.
can only use one finger to launch the marble,
Okay.
and no flicking.
Oh. So you
Yeah.
just have to
If
tap
the
it.
marble goes off the board, you forfeit a treasure.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
Volkar's mad that you made his embers leave the island.
Gotcha.
It's sort of to keep you from basically shooting marbles at each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, ember marbles. When you launch an ember marble, use only one finger to push it. You cannot flick it. You may push the marble as hard as you like, but if it leaves the island, you must put one of your treasures in the maw for your insolence, and anyone you knock over stands up without losing a treasure.
Gotcha.
So there's some strategy to that.
This is the physical portion of the
Yeah.
Of the game.
game. I mean, obviously, there's a lot of randomness to how the marbles behave. Oh, knocked over.
Didn't knock over. The marbles aren't glass marbles, but they're very dense plastic, so they're not, like, deadly.
Yeah, they're not super heavy. And then we reset, right?
Yes.
So that goes back to its location,
Yeah.
and Amanda, you get a new card.
Yep, so I get an action card.
And it is my turn.
Cool.
I don't have to stand up.
Nope.
No, you don't.
That marble hit you, but nothing happened.
Yeah,
gonna
on
move
your turn, do
sturdy.
these in order. If you're knocked up, knocked
move
down, you
8.
stand up. Play an action card from your hand. You must move the full amount. You may do its action.
7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah. For a snapshot, you have to stop on the space for a snapshot.
I believe so. Let me double check that. Fortunately, this isn't like the Expanse rules where it had like a massive booklet.
Yeah.
Snapshots. If you start on or enter a snapshot space, so the way I was playing it with the treasures was if
Yep.
you go through them, you basically like take the shot while you run by. I think you may take, because it doesn't say end on,
Yes.
Yeah.
because that would imply that you have to land exactly
Yeah.
on it.
All right. So
You may take a matching snapshot card unless you already have a snapshot of that color. All snapshot cards from that space have been taken by other players, or another player is in the snapshot space. So Andy,
Well, here's a relevant question, though. Amanda,
yeah,
Sarah is starting on a treasure space. Does she get the other treasure?
if you start on or enter is what it
Yeah.
says.
All right.
So yeah, you get the
Yeah,
other
you get the
treasure from
second
that
treasure.
space.
okay.
Also, if you move through more than one treasure space, you get to take multiple treasures from that. Like over here, there are 2 spaces and 3 treasures here.
Ah.
So if I move through, I get to take 2, but there'll be 1 left.
this one I only take 1 because it's one. It's one.
I mean,
Right.
I interpret this as these 2 are on that space and that's on that space, but
Sure, whatever.
Yeah. Either way, you would get.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
okay.
I'm gonna get this.
Yep.
I'm gonna get this.
Okay.
And I'm gonna get a blue snapshot. It's the one
specifically.
with the little this little icon. I think it's the dock run.
Yes. There you
And
go.
they do sort of match. Like
dock run.
if you think about what you're facing,
Yeah.
Blister Run is like the view from here up
Yeah.
at the
Yeah.
island.
That's really cute.
Cool.
Oh, it has a little map showing where you took it on the back of the card.
That's cute.
Cool.
This
Okay.
was really well done.
All right.
Maybe
Now
we should have them face down and we'll look at them as we pick them up.
that's cute. Sure. And surprise us. And now I can launch a marble.
Yeah.
So why not? Ooh.
Wow, both of us withstood that marble.
All right. Okay.
Andy, you
Okay.
did not move into a new space. You're still in the same space. It didn't like
What
slide
happens if you get pushed into a new space?
If you are pushed into a new space, that's like where you are. You reset, and by like just standing where you are, basically. As far as I can tell from the rules. So there was something I was about to say, Andy, and you asked a question, and I didn't get to say it. It was about. Crud. Oh, if you have to move past someone, Andy, you ignore the space they're on.
Okay.
So if, say, I'm on a bridge and you have to go past me to finish your movement, you ignore the bridge. So not only do you not stop on the bridge, but it doesn't count for the number of spaces that you're
And it
moving.
doesn't count as uneven terrain?
No, because as far as you're concerned, that space doesn't exist. I'm on it and I'm taking it all up.
Uh-huh.
And so you get to ignore it.
Very nice. All right.
But likewise, if I'm on a photo space, you don't get to take that photo as you run by because you're ignoring that that space exists, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Same for treasure spaces.
Could you plug my phone into your computer for battery power, please?
I will do that.
Thank you. I meant to bring a adapter with me, but I just have my battery pack.
I have charging cables, so.
Yeah, I have those, but I only have a battery.
Yeah.
And I didn't bring the actual wall adapter like I should have.
I have 2 USB ports on my computer,
know.
so.
My job gave me one of the new MacBook Pros, the black ones. They're beautiful, but there's only USB-C on it, so I'm going to have to make them buy me an adapter.
Okay. I'm going to cause a cataclysm.
Oh no!
Cataclysm!
What does a cataclysm do?
Cataclysm is move 6 and then drop all fireballs in the scar, there's only one right now,
Yeah.
into Volcar.
Volcar!
And he spits them out
Yep.
whichever direction he's
Yep.
facing.
Yeah.
All right.
And this goes into the Cataclysm tracker over there.
Yeah.
He actually, Andy, doesn't necessarily spit them out the way he's facing. This in here
There's, three
makes it go into
grooves.
3 different grooves, so it
Oh,
can come out
there's the potential
any
for it to
one
go-
of these 3.
I
Yeah.
thought it would always go out the front. Okay,
Nope.
that's fine. I move 6. 1, 2, 3. This is a path, right?
Yep.
4, 5, 6.
All right, so you get a
I'll take the
snapshot
treasure.
here.
Yep, and I get a yellow
You
snapshot.
get specifically this one with the skull on it.
So I get to see, the island. Can you see that, chat? No, you can't.
That's,
because-
there
we
you go.
I see the island from the beach as I'm running by. And I drop a fireball into Volcar.
Oh God.
No, it didn't go into it.
So you have to do it pretty close.
Okay.
Yeah. Otherwise, also it picks up too much speed and
Yeah.
it flies right off the island. Thanks.
That counts, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that in fact quite counts quite well.
Yeah, that knocked me over.
Knocked Amanda over. Mm-hmm. So that goes in the scar. This goes in the Cataclysm tracker.
Yep.
And we get
so
another ball
Cataclysm
into
won.
the scar.
Another ball in the scar.
I knocked Amanda over, so I'm going to use one of my souvenirs. I have a snow globe souvenir. Play when you knock over 1 or more players. All knocked over players must give you an extra treasure.
No, I don't.
No! She has a tote bag.
I do have a tote bag. Play when you would lose any treasures. You do not lose any treasures, so that gets discarded.
Oh well. So you
try.
lose none treasures.
Nope.
None treasures.
Even though I knocked you over and I would have stolen 2. That's fine. Can I get a new action card?
Yes, you can.
Are you enjoying this, Sarah? Yeah.
cute.
Amanda, it's your turn.
Okay. I stand myself up, and because I'm sort of in between spaces, I get to choose what space to stand on. So I am going to.
Oh, I didn't look at my new
I'm going
card.
to stand here, and I'm starting on this, which
Yep.
has triangles. So I'm going to take that.
Oh, I didn't grab that treasure. Can you give it? Oh, no, I did. I did grab a treasure. I'm sorry.
You grab that one?
Yep.
Yeah.
I grabbed that.
You're facing the opposite direction, so. You're
Does it matter
actually-
which way you're facing?
Well, you were coming from that
Yeah.
direction.
Yeah, it'll probably make your life a little.
Yeah.
To remember which way you passed.
Yeah.
I am going to Flame Geyser again.
Okay, move 10.
Move 10 and launch an Ember Marble if I so choose.
Sarah's got 3 treasures already.
Yeah.
Sarah's got 3 treasures.
1, 2, 3.
Chick.
4, 5. No.
4.
4, 5, 6,
Treasure.
7, 8, 9, 10.
Are we allowed to look at our own treasures?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think so.
Okay,
Yeah, you're just hiding them so that people don't know how many you have of whatever color.
right. And so if they steal a treasure, they don't know what they're getting?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay. Makes sense to me. Are you going to launch a ball?
Now,
An ember?
where are you guys?
I'm down
You're
there.
way down here.
I'm way down there.
Sarah's
way
down
down
here.
I am. I'm going to attempt.
Yep, that definitely knocked Sarah down.
Yeah, it did.
So you get a treasure from Sarah?
Yes, I do.
Or does she just lose a treasure?
No, I get it from her.
You get it from me, right?
It's if another player knocked you over, they steal the treasure, draw a souvenir card. So you get a souvenir for your troubles. And I get.
You draw a souvenir or she draws a souvenir?
Yeah, your figure is knocked over when any part of your figure other than the base is touching the island, or if your figure is off the island. When your figure gets knocked over, you lose a treasure, of your choice. So you get to choose what I get. If another player knocked you over by moving a marble, they steal the treasure and you draw a souvenir card.
Gotcha, okay. Okay.
If you knocked yourself over, you put the treasure into the maw and draw a souvenir card. So you lose it one way or the other. But if another player knocked you over, they.
Gotcha.
Right.
Okay. I'm getting the hang of this.
Okay, my turn. So I'm gonna stand up.
How do you get the lucky penny out of the maw?
So at the end, so let's talk about end of the game. If a player enters the helipad space while carrying at least 3 different colored snapshots, or the scar has 4 marbles in it at the end of the turn, the helicopter returns and players may climb aboard. Place the helicopter near the helipad. Players may enter the helicopter from the helipad even if they don't have 3 snapshots, and do not need to arrive by exact count. A player may enter the helicopter on the turn it appears if they have moves left. When entering the helicopter, choose a token in the maw and put it in front of you. This can be the lucky penny token or a treasure put there during the game. Once a player is in the helicopter, they do not leave it for the rest of the game. They cannot be knocked over, and no one can move them or pass by them to steal anything. Other cards may still affect them. Players still play a card on their turn, but only follow the action. The game ends when all players are in the helicopter, or all players have had 2 turns. So if you're stuck on another side of the island and you just don't have the moves to get there...
Oh, damn it.
No,
Oh, no, it's fine. That's fine.
You knock
I,
her
Yeah,
all the
you
way
knock
stay
them
there,
off
and
the
I stay there.
island. Yeah. So...
Thank you.
So Sarah did a...
And I got a super-
I did a lava
lava
blast.
Oh, I didn't draw another movement card.
Sarah, draw another card.
Yep, and you
Nice.
got your souvenir?
Yes, I got
And
my
that,
souvenir.
that marble goes back up here.
Yes.
Yes.
Where'd it come from?
Over here.
Over there.
Okay.
Yep, right
Yeah.
there.
My go. All right.
I like
Where
this
am I?
game.
I'm all the way down there. Okay. I'm going to search again, move 6, and draw a souvenir card. I'll move this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that all one space?
Yes.
Yes. 6.
Yeah.
You get one of these.
Yep. I'll take that. And I draw a souvenir card.
On that side.
Oh, sorry. There you go.
Excellent. And I draw a action card, and it's Amanda's turn.
All right. I unfortunately have 2 of the same card here.
Are they both cataclysms?
Yeah, they are.
Cataclysm!
Guess what? I'm going to be moving 6 and then dropping some marbles in. So, I get to stand myself up. I got knocked off the island.
You need to pick where you want to
So,
go.
yeah,
don't you?
I get to pick whatever space I want.
Oh, but you lose 2 treasures for getting knocked off the island. Yeah?
No.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, you could.
Yeah, that's not going to happen. I don't know where you got that from. I
sure
start
that's
in
how it
any
works.
cave if I started off the island.
Any cave.
Okay, so
any
you
cave.
got knocked off the island, but you come running back out of the cave. There's one here, there's one here,
There's one here,
there's one here.
and there's one
Cool.
here, and here, I think.
I'm coming over here.
Okay.
And then I move 6.
Yep. So you get a red snapshot.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Nice.
I'm going to take that. And I'm going to take that.
Yep.
Yep.
And I'm going to take one of these photos.
Yep.
And then I get to drop something and maybe knock
Yeah,
myself
there's
over.
2 marbles.
Yeah, and we're going to be putting another one in. So. Okay. No, we're all good.
We're all safe.
Yep. You have to put that.
Here we go.
Now there's 3 marbles in the scar.
Yep.
3 embers in the scar.
Oh, yeah. Stand up there.
All right, my turn.
Yep.
Yes.
Don't forget to draw your action card, Amanda.
Oh, thank you. Cool.
All right, we're gonna play. Oh no, it's not very good for me where we are right now. But 1, 2. Can I have the die, please? Die's in front of me. 3. Where's the other 3?
There.
That's it. I'm on the other 3.
Okay.
So 3, 4, which is a shitty.
It was just 4?
That's all I had.
Oh, okay.
That's all I got.
What happens after you move?
Nothing.
Oh.
While with this card, I can grab all the treasures in the line, but there were no treasures. I had
Yeah.
a shitty
Just
cards.
a bad time to have it, yeah.
Yep.
Not a useful card to have at where you work.
No.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
Yep.
It was like when I was playing Evolution, and I was like, wow, none of my cards are useful to build my animals at all.
Yep. Been there.
How do you get the heart? Do you have to stop there, or can you just grab it as you run by?
Stealing the heart of Volcar.
The heart of Tefiti.
The heart of Volcar is grabbed like any other treasure. When you grab the heart of Volcar from its location, immediately add a fireball to the scar.
Oh.
Yeah, so you might not want to do that.
Things are happening.
Yeah.
All right, so
It's a fast game.
Yeah. This is not, I think, meant to be a game that takes forever to play.
now
Yeah.
I'm going to run.
45 to 60 minutes.
That sounds right.
Yeah.
Move 12. You cannot grab treasures from slabs while moving. You may steal treasures and take snapshots. So
So it does sound like you get to steal things if you go past someone.
That's what it sounded like.
Yeah.
3,
It's not super clear in the instructions.
Yeah.
The instructions
4,
are really
5,
good
6,
in a lot of
7,
ways,
8,
but they're not clear
9,
about that.
10, 11, 12. And then I'm going to activate my jetpack. Play after you finish your action card. Move 5. Do not stop on unstable spaces.
Grab your treasures before you.
No, I don't get any treasures for
Oh, that's
running.
right. That's right.
But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm standing right there.
Oh.
Yep.
Wow. Okay.
Well, you do get one of those.
This is fine. Yeah, I get one of these, and I get the heart because I ran by this space.
That means
right?
you add this,
Yeah.
and we have triggered endgame. Because there are
There are
marbles.
4
in the star.
marbles in the scar. What happens now?
So, if a player enters the helipad space while carrying at least 3 different colored snapshots, or the scar has 4 marbles in it at the end of the turn, the helicopter returns. Here it is.
Yes.
Yeah, you can put it right next.
Yeah.
And players may climb aboard. Place the helicopter near the helipad. Players may enter the helicopter from the helipad even if they don't have 3 snapshots, and do not need to arrive by exact count. A player may enter the helicopter on the turn it appears if they have moves left. When entering the helicopter, choose a token in the maw and put it in front of you. This can be the lucky penny token or a treasure put there during the game. Once a player is in the helicopter, they do not leave it for the rest of the game. They cannot be knocked over, and no one can move them or pass by them to steal anything. Other cards may still affect them. Players still play a card on their turn, but only follow the action, not the movement.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right.
Amanda, your move.
Yeah. Woof. Yeah.
I've only got 1 photograph. Although you don't need 3, right? Oh, it's 5
You don't
points per
need
photograph.
3,
though.
but it's 5 points each, but only if you manage to get to the helicopter.
Otherwise, they don't count.
Yeah. So I'm going to search by moving 6 and then drawing a souvenir card. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can I go to here from there?
Yes.
Yeah.
6. And I got to grab
You grab this
that
treasure and this treasure.
and that.
You guys both have a ton of treasure.
I have
4.
no. She has a ton. I have 5.
Yeah. And then I'm going to take a souvenir.
Okay.
Cool.
Sarah, you're up.
This marble, by the way, Andy, is very precarious.
Yeah.
Just so you know, the vacuform, like the
Yeah.
divot
It's
for
not
it
very deep.
is not super deep.
Okay.
Shit. All right, so we're gonna go 10. So
Flame geyser.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Doesn't count.
Yeah, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Nope, I don't count as a space.
I can't go through you?
You can,
You
but I
can,
don't
but
count
you
as
don't-
space.
he doesn't count
You
as a
don't count the
space.
space I'm in.
Oh, I go around you.
He's a blank.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a free space, basically.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can I have that snapshot?
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
get this, I get this,
You get that.
and I get that.
Nice.
And I also would get this, but I don't
But
need
you
it
already
'cause I
have a red
this. Yeah.
snapshot. So.
Nice. Wow.
And I can still launch embers?
Yes. I recommend. No.
Well, none of these matter for us. So
Amanda's down here.
I think if I do this one,
You might be able to get her.
I
Yeah.
might be able to get her. Nope.
No.
I'm too timid. Like I'm too worried about knocking it over the board.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, my go.
And it's now like every player gets 2 turns before end game. Like
Oh, so we
It's-
each have one
it's
more.
either when everyone's on the helicopter or when everyone's had 2 turns is when
So-
we tally points.
I triggered endgame, so you've had 1 turn. You've had 1 turn. I get 1
now
turn.
1 turn for you.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm gonna do a lava blast, move 8, and fire a marble. I'm over here. 1, 2. Nope.
Nope.
1. No, I was here.
Yeah. 1.
1, 2,
Right.
3, 4, 5. I can't go there.
No.
6, 7, 8.
You did pass by triangles, so you do get that.
Yep. Okay, so I'm gonna launch a marble.
Yeah, Ember Marble. Really going after me, huh?
You are winning.
Dang.
I know, well.
You're too steady. I didn't get you. And I have another rocket pack, so I'm gonna move 5.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm running.
Yeah, I know.
Trying to get off the island
Yeah.
alive. I don't have many points, but I've got the heart of Volcar. Got 1 more move. I'm gonna have the last move.
No
aren't
way.
I?
There's absolutely no way I'm getting a blue photo.
I'm not getting off this island. I don't
Well,
think.
you're here.
Yeah.
There's 1 right here.
Yeah, but I need to get to the helicopter to have them count.
Oh, I see what
Yeah.
you're saying.
So there's
Yeah.
no way that's happening.
Yeah, I'm not getting to the helicopter.
Oh, I need to move my card. Sure. Great. Move 12.
Jealous.
Run!
Yeah. So that's going to be...
Is your last
This
move?
way. That's the only.
Yeah, hold on 1 second. I have to think about
Unless
something.
she happens to
Hold
roll
on.
a 2, she'd have to be lucky.
Yeah.
No. No. Can't do it. No, I can't do it. I can't get the blue. It's okay. It's okay.
I mean, you have. This is your last turn.
4. Yep. It's fine. So that's 4.
Yep. Roll a die.
Nope.
Oh.
No.
VIP. No. Park map. Do not roll the die. Move to any cave.
Nice.
Lucky bitch.
4, 5, 6, 7,
seven,
8, 9, 10.
10.
She gets the lucky penny.
She's gonna win.
She is gonna win. All right, Sarah, you're up.
I don't want to. All right. All I have is an oh no.
Oh no! Move 4 and what?
1, 2. That's it. 2, 3, 4. If there were treasures, I could take them, but there are none. That's all I
Oh,
got.
after moving, I would have gotten to do 2 rotations.
Oh. Do you want to do that?
Sure. Yeah, it's like
So it starts there.
starts there.
Yep.
Okay.
He has a star on his butt.
Yeah, I see
So
that.
like, there's only so many ways he can face.
Hang on.
Yeah, I'm just trying to.
It's more towards me, I think.
Well,
You're not. Hold on. You gotta. Yeah.
there.
That's 2.
Okay.
2.
Yeah.
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 Well, that changes what I was going to do as my last thing.
See, I wanted to use that.
Fine.
Sneaky.
Pretty sneaky. All right, so I'm gonna flame geyser, move 10 and launch an ember. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I get on the helicopter.
Yep.
And launch a marble.
Wow.
That counts, right?
Yes.
It does. But you lose a treasure of your choice.
No, I
or
don't.
you have a tote bag.
Tote bags are handy.
I want a Fireball Island tote bag.
I would buy that.
Fireball Island tote bags, guys. Make it happen.
Like, wouldn't you totally
Cute.
carry that?
Yeah, it's cute.
All right, so you lose nothing. Mm-hmm. Now we score.
Yes. So, scoring. Heart of Volcar is 7 points, Andy.
7 points to me.
Lucky Penny is 6 points. So it actually says 6 on it. Snapshots are 5 points each, but only if you're in the helicopter.
I got 1 snapshot.
I got 2. So it's 16.
You both stink.
And you want to
How
look
many
at...
was the heart?
7.
7? Okay.
So what you're going to do is look at your treasures and sort them by color.
Yep.
If you have 1 of a color, you get
That's
1
1
point
point.
for it. If you have 2 of a color, you get 3 points total. 3 of a color, 6 points total. 4 of a color, 10 points total. And 5 or more, 15 points.
Wow, Amanda.
Yeah.
15, 16.
I was feeling pretty good about
31.
mine too. 6, 12, 15 points. That's how many points I got total. That's how many points Amanda got just in her yellow tokens.
Yeah, she got.
Don't even say it.
total. I got 19 points total.
I got fewer points than my age. I got 37 points.
37. Wow.
Yeah, because I got the Lucky Penny.
Yep.
I got 2 photos, so those
Yeah.
were 10 points, 16 points, and I went for yellow treasures. I was focusing on yellow treasures, and I managed to grab a whole bunch of them, so I got 15 points for those.
Well, that was awesome.
That was super
I would
fun.
have had
very
more treasure
cute.
if it had not been for you guys with your tote bags.
I don't know what you're
I
talking
did
about.
knock each of you down once.
I'm actually really glad I had that
I-
because I forgot to use it when you stole from me, and
But it was good to save it.
Yeah,
For,
yeah.
I had a VIP pass that lets me, I play before moving, and I don't stop on unstable spaces that turn, which is nice. I think there's a jetpack in the movement cards. Yep, there we go.
All right, Amanda, I'm going to go get a... Do you want a box this size or a smaller box?
I feel like if I have a box that size, I get to put all the bits and the cards and the
Okay.
deck of cards
I'm
inside.
going to go get a box. I'll be right back. And
All right.
Hey, thank you,
Thank you
to
to
everybody
anyone
who joined us.
And anyone who tunes in to the
VOD
VOD
or the
and checks
YouTube.
it out. We had a great time. Sarah and I had a good time today.
it was really fun.
At least I hope Sarah had a good time.
Of course, Sarah had a good time.
Sarah, you are one of my oldest friends that I'm still like really
Friends
close
with, yeah.
And I'm really, really happy that like the past 2 years you've been able to join me for my birthday.
I have been looking forward
Yay,
to it for a
birthday
while.
streams.
It makes me really happy.
Yeah.
And I enjoy hanging out and
Where did this
playing
marble
awesome
come from? It
games.
was up there. I know we're putting it away. I just wanted
Yeah.
to put stuff back. Well, that was awesome. This game is amazing.
This game is really fun.
This
And
is super
I'm glad
fun.
we finally got it.
I
Going
100%
on
will be
stream.
breaking this out again.
So I did have a cataclysm in my hand. If Volcar had still been facing this way,
Oh, you
I
would
would
have
have
totally
been
taken
firing
yeah.
like all 4 marbles out of him.
I had 2 cataclysms in my hand at one point. I was like, well, guess it's happening.
Gotta play him.
I guess this is a thing.
Are we
that
getting
is
all the
happening.
treasures?
Yeah.
So for our next stream, unless Amanda, are you planning to do any painting after Christmas?
I don't have a whole lot of time. I do have Boxing Day. I might do some painting on Boxing Day.
So Amanda
it sort
may
of
do
depends
some painting
on
the
how I'm feeling.
26th.
Ah!
Disaster! Things falling everywhere.
Yeah, I might do some painting on the 26th. I might not.
Okay.
I think
Sort
these
of
are metal.
Are they metal? I'm
I
not
think
sure.
they're a light metal.
Maybe.
Right? 'Cause
They're interesting.
Yeah. They're not very hefty.
No.
but I think they're a light metal. Maybe a hollow metal?
Yeah, maybe.
In my sleeve, though. Yep.
You're trying to steal bits.
Yes, I'm trying to steal a...
Little pieces and the bridges and stuff I'm
I'm
gonna put
gonna go get a
separate.
little box for you, Amanda. I'll be right
Okay.
back. I'm gonna say farewell to the stream.
Cutie bye.
Chitty bye. thank you so much for joining us. Should I shut it down, or do you guys want to say anything as closing remarks? While
I got to play games that I hadn't played before today, and that made me really happy. I got to play Fireball Island, and I got to play Highlander, and those are two games that I've never played before. I mean, I've played Fireball Island.
I was making a fly.
I played Fireball Island before, but I played like the old version, and I played like not by the rules necessarily because my brother and I were kids.
Because you were kids.
Yeah.
This was very fun.
This was a ton of fun. Great.
This is a good party game.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you break this out during a party.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Everyone's having a good time. Everyone's a little silly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only trick is, because this is restoration games and...
We gotta reinforce this box.
So the box needs things stacked in a very specific way
I'm
to
sure
fit
it does.
inside. So
Yeah.
we're going to be real careful about it, and it does have the tissue paper so that the plastic doesn't like rub up against itself,
Oh.
which is nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you pack it back up.
Where were the other reference cards?
Here.
Ah, excellent. Thank you. But yeah, I got to play games I hadn't had a chance to play before, which is really cool. I got to play a couple of my favorite older games. I got to play Suspend and Chrononauts. I got to introduce Sarah to Chrononauts.
It was very cute.
Isn't it adorable?
I want to try that again.
Yeah, it's super fun.
Yeah.
It's not a hard one to play.
No.
So, I am going to take the feet out of these.
Do you want me to take the,
No, we should be okay with those.
Okay. Yeah, don't take this apart.
I just want to leave these lying flat because they are like large pieces.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, I had a really good day. Thank you to everyone who joined us. Thank you to anyone who catches this in the VOD.
Yeah.
And I hope to play. I'm definitely playing Highlander again. I'm definitely playing Fireball Island again.
And if Amanda does not end up streaming on Wednesday, then we will see you next on Friday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern, when we will be playing one of John's games that he chose. So we'll see you then.
Yeah, we'll see what wins.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.